This is often cited as one of the very best Doctor Who stories ever, but I have one question. Did the Doctor know of the Daleks prior to that second First Doctor serial? I think it is implied that the Doctor had planted the hand of Omega in 1963 prior to the events of An Unearthly Child, though for what reason other than to combat the Daleks. This would have been occurring very shortly after he left in the TARDIS with Susan and her two school teachers. I'm unsure if they were rewriting continuity or what. But if one is to ignore this, they will find themselves taken for riveting, creepy, and beautifully executed set of ideas. It is true that the Daleks let way too many targets get away from them. The Doctor and Ace have enormous plot armour, although the entertainment factor mostly outweighs all of this. The best of the free 80s are Dalek serials, and potentially my favourite in McCoy's era. If we're to judge a Doctor Who serial by how much fun is had when watching it, this one is right up there. I will express irritants that the ideas don't quite congeal. All of this brilliant planning about the Doctor slyly having the two Dalek factions destroy each other, with the backdrop of England when the show first aired, and incorporating the then, and perhaps at the time of airing also, far-right bigotry which inspired the Daleks themselves in Terry Nation's conception, manifesting amongst her supporting human cast. It's just a shame that they had such great ideas, the ideas they felt were so great and so strong, because they are, but they didn't worry about actual logistical plot rationale. Trying to kind of rewriting the Doctor's backstory a little bit in respect to whether he knew what the Daleks were prior to the events of the serial of the same name, and just the fact that the amount of characters that seem to survive Dalek attacks is a little bit absurd after a while. It does get distracting. I'm not normally one of these guys, but the rest of it's so good that that stuff stands out because you're like, man, this is brilliant. Look at that. Yeah. Anyway, one of the best productions in the show's history, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the Special Weapons Dalek. For that being said, I'm more of a renegade Dalek kind of guy. I prefer the Daleks to not be servants of Davros. The further we get away from Adams's bizarre misunderstandings from Destiny of the Daleks, I say the better. Yes, Davros, you are our leader. It's like, did you watch the show in the 60s, Douglas? You don't have great memories of it, do you?